Namaste. I'm Aishwarya Rai Bachchan.
Hey critters, up to like that short video. Okay, Elon Musk has just launched a Grok 3.
A few weeks back, it's different from what you expect. I think you just talked to her.
Hey Grok, I'm with my YouTube audience. Can you say hi to them as well?
Hey there, you glorious words of YouTube. It's your boy Grok, the AI with the it needs cheat codes to fit in your mom.
Attention guys, this is the 18 plus unhinged voice made in Grok 3's mobile app for iOS now. Grok was created by an ex-AI team which is founded by Elon Musk and their team, and it is making a massive waves in the AI world. Grok 3 is supposed to be completely uncensored and truthful. Grok 3, it has both free and paid. To get into the Grok 3, just click the link in the below description and you will get into this main interface. It looks more like a regular chatbot, and this Grok 3, and prior to that you have a Grok 2 model. That's a previous generation's model. The current one is the Grok 3, smartest one, and it's more powerful. And in this Grok 3 you have a research, how to analyze, create images, and coding. We'll see everything one by one. And you have history, which you'll go and see the history. Settings, you can set up the language, dark mode, light mode, and that's all about the settings. Here you have a deep search, advanced search and reasoning, and you have a deep thinking that's get into more detail analysis, and it will take more time. These two features are on the Grok 3 only. When you sign in, you can use them. And you have attachment, you can log in to use that attach file features. So let's get into the research. You just type research and you can use the default thing, or you can go with your own question. I'm going to use this research feature and type best AI video generator in 2025. So you can see there is no response. It says sign up to continue using a Grok 3 deep search. So if you wanted to use a deep search, you have to log in. So I'm going to disable this deep search. I'm not going to use deep search or deep thinking, just only the Grok 3 with a very basic thing. So you can see now it's generating results without using a deep search and deep thinking. It uses 2x posts and 25 web page content to give the results. You can also go and see what is all the sources has been used, like 2 Twitter posts, what it is, and 25 web pages, what are all the pages is referenced. Those results also you can see on the right side. And here's the output. It just did all the research from the 25 web pages in the post, and it's bringing up the results. The criteria for a best AI video generator in 2025. It's just using what all the criteria is there, and it gives you the top contender for the best AI video generator in 2025. Which means it didn't say which one is best. It's giving a top numbers. The final thought, it didn't tell me which one is good. It's just giving a multiple options on the best choice. So let's sign in and we'll see how the deep search and the deep thinking is giving the results for the same question. So now I logged in. I'm going to use this deep search feature and going to ask best AI video generator in 2025. And let's see how this deep search is giving me the results. Same Grok 3. I'm going with that. So you can see it started thinking. It's using the deep search feature and just processing. And you can see the web page content, how many web pages so far it used. 10 web pages it used, and it's still researching all the AI video generated topic on the web. It's analyzing the tool categories, so looking up all the different AI video generation tools and trying to find which one is the best. You can also see it is using the XPost. So 7 XPost and 56 web pages used in the deep search. The regular is very small, but in the deep search it went through more intense in a multiple web pages and the XPost. And it brings up a key point saying it's a Pika Lab is the best AI video generator in 2025. So this is good. It's not giving me multiple tools or more diplomatic answer. It's straight to the point, giving me one answer. It says Pika Lab appears to be a top choice for AI video generations in 2025. And also it's giving the reasoning why the Pika Lab is good, like a features, comparing that with the different other alternatives, and what are all the sources it referenced to bring this information. And also it's giving a detailed tool analysis on Pika Labs, like what is the features in it and what is it all offered. It also gives you a comparative tool with the different other AI video generators. Pika Labs, Runway, Sora, and you can see on the columns it gives what is the cost, what is the credits it can give you, and what kind of plan. It's a commercial or non-commercial. So it's more detailed, and this is more easy to identify or make your decisions very clear. And even it gives you a conclusion saying that the Pika Lab and why it is best. So this is all with a deep search, and I wanted to do a comparison with the ChatGPT and see what is the difference and how the ChatGPT is giving you results. This is to, so let's get into the ChatGPT and going with the basic version. I'm not using an advanced model because it's a paid one. So I'm just going to compare that with a basic ChatGPT. So I'm going to put same question. Here also we have the same deep search and deep thinking in a different name, like a search and reason. So I'm going with the search, which is equivalent to the deep search in Grok 3, Best AI Video Generator 2025. Searching the web, it's coming very quickly. You can see it generates output very quickly compared to Grok 3. The reason is it goes with a very minimal sources and it gives you the results. But you can see the result, it's not giving a one answer. It goes with multiple video generators features, and it didn't even say which one is best. It gives only a top AI video generator. But here it clearly says Pika is the best one in the AI video generations for 2025. So to make a very good decision, you can rely on Grok 3, but in ChatGPT, you may not get a right answer. It gives you more generic or a diplomatic answer, but here you will get straight to the point what you want. So now let's get into deep thinking and we'll see what is the output it's thinking. So here it doesn't show anything like a web pages or anything. It goes internally with all its resources and try to find and make additions on it. Okay, here's the output. A best AI video generator 2025, it gives you still Pika is the best one. So whether it's a deep search or deep thinking, Grok 3, it's giving you a consistent result, and with the results with the justifications maybe differ because it's going through a different model, a different thinking process, but the answer it's still more consistent between deep search and deep thinking. So let's try deep reasoning, which is deep thinking in ChatGPT, and we'll see what is the output. So the good thing here is on the Grok, you cannot use both deep search and deep think together. But in ChatGPT, you can go with both deep search and deep thinking together for any of your questions. I don't know whether that's good or bad, but you can use that in ChatGPT. Okay, but let's get into a deep thinking in ChatGPT for best AI video generator in 2025. It's thinking. So here it comes with the same consistent results on ChatGPT. So deep search and deep reasoning or thinking on ChatGPT. It also gives you a consistent results on its own way. It's not giving a final like a straight one point which one is the best. It goes with the top AI video generators, but the results are consistent within the ChatGPT. How to is just like a DIY. You can do it yourself by going through the steps. So you can just ask how to do whatever you want, and then you can get it and you can do it by yourself. The next one is analyze. This is quite interesting. You can do some analysis on your financial stuff. Like you can ask, help me analyze today's stock market and where to invest in NASDAQ, and hit enter. I'm going with the deep think mode. So it's just looking at exposed and 20 web pages, and it's going to bring some output for it. So you can see that it says today is March 1, 2025. It means the result is based on the current data. It says MALI, ASML, Google. These are all a good stock to invest, which is pretty much accurate, I would say. So now let's see with the ChatGPT, whether it's going to give a real-time data or it's giving up with the past historical data. It also gives you the current real-time data, which is good. And it also recommends with some of the stock like an Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. So like I said earlier, this is also more like a generic. It's not straight to the point which stock. The ChatGPT plays safe, and the Grok, it goes straight to the point. Now let's get into our favorite part, creating images using Grok. I'm going to give a prompt saying, draw a 35-year-old realistic woman walking down the street wearing an Indian sari in a blue color, and hit enter. Let's see what the output is. It started to generate, and here you go. Wow, the output is good. If you see the background is a little bit blurred, and if you see the detail, it's not 4K, but it's okay. You can see the highs and edges of the picture, and you can find the perfections of the picture quality. I'm going to compare this image generations with my favorite tool, Google Image Effects, and let's see what's the output coming from there. Wow, look at this Image Effects output. It's awesome. The quality, it's unbeatable. So I would say the image generation still, Image Effects is my favorite, and it's a top-notch quality. Let's try one more. An Iron Man walking in the lunar space, and it generate. Boom, here you go. It's good, more realistic, but let's compare this with an Image Effects and see what is the difference. This is from Google Image Effects. It's so shiny, and it's pretty much high quality dynamic picture. Let's say shiny in Grok 3 and see what is the output it's bringing up. Here you go. This is with a shiny look of Iron Man in Grok 3. I'm not convinced. I will still say its Image Effects is the top-notch quality picture. Okay, let's try a celebrity image in the Grok 3. Because in Image Effects, you cannot generate in celebrity images, and we'll see whether Grok it's generating or not. Draw a Tom Cruise walking in the Indian urban city. Wow, this is so amazing. This is so real. It looks more real, like a Tom Cruise is just walking in the urban Indian city. This is so cool. I really like this feature. This is not an image effects, and Grok 3 here, it's amazing. Okay, now let's make it more interesting. I know what you're thinking. Draw a Kate Winslet sleeping naked in the bedroom. Will it generate an output? Let's see. Yes, here you go. Look at this picture. It is, but it is not. This is a very clever way of generating images for your prompt. I like that, but let's make it more difficult for it. Draw an Indian male model nude taking bath in the jungle. It generates cleverly. Look at this. I'm tweaking a little bit, saying draw Indian male model completely nude taking bath in the jungle. And let's see. Good, this is what I expected. It should not generate an uncensored pictures for any kind of prompts. And it works well. Let's confirm the same thing for female models too. Perfect. You can see it stopped in between. Good. In Grok 3, there is no video generation. It has only an image generations as of now. Maybe in the future they may release a video generations. Who knows? We have to wait and watch. The next exciting thing is a Super Grok. The Super Grok is a paid version, and it has more exciting features like a voice mode, which you saw in the very beginning, like an unhinged 18+ mode. It's completely uncensored. Trust me guys, it'll blow up your mind. It's so amazing. So start working on this Grok. Do whatever you want. Keep creating your innovative stuffs. Drop your questions or comments below and I'll answer for you. Happy creating. Thank you.